stood there, arms extended reaching towards the light, his suit pressed and steamed standing in the Oklahoma sun. It was 1934. He walks the streets. One of my interests is creative writing. I call myself a poet. I am a poet. Over the past 4 years, I've won 2 awards in creative writing, the Wallace Stevens Award as well as the Sunken Garden Fresh Voices Award. I feel as though poetry is something that I can't do without. It's my passion.
This book right here is Artemis Fowl. I am so passionate about it because it's the book that really started my love for reading that didn't exist so much before. And when I started reading this in my 7th grade class, I was able to really get more into my writing and my reading, and it's helped me to become the student that I am. So this is a picture of all the recipients of scholarships, and here I am right here. As you can see, I've gotten quite a bit taller. I've also been able to develop the skills that I wanted to chase after in mathematics and in science and in physics, and so a lot's changed since then.
I am a senior at Greater Hartford Academy of the Arts. I graduate June 19th. I'm very excited for it. I will be going to Hampshire College in the fall. I plan to study neuroscience, possibly get a PhD, and afterwards I plan to become a psychiatrist.
I am in 12th grade and I am currently attending the Academy of Aerospace and Engineering. I will be graduating from high school on June 17th. I will be attending the University of Hartford. I will be majoring in mechanical engineering, and I hope that when I come out of that program, I will understand more clearly how I can apply all those principles that I've learned and those skills that I've developed to problems in the real world and hopefully benefit my community.
The Ritter Family Scholarship Fund was established several years ago. My father and his siblings, he's one of 5 siblings, wanted to give back to the community, and they were doing that by raising money and giving most of the money to Webster, which is a school that 7 family members of mine all attended. I think it got bigger than they anticipated, and so they worked closely with the Hartford Foundation. My father is probably the most humble person I know, and so he'll never take credit for anything, or he'll never tell you things that he's done for other people or for communities. But I will tell you that I'm absolutely in awe of my father. I would say that one thing that I'm most proud of my family is their legacy for public service and for contributing to the betterment of our community.
The benefit of the Ritter Family Scholarship Fund is far beyond just the monetary amount. Certainly that helps a student to be able to afford their future education in college. But what it's about is it's knowing that there are people out there who care about you, that believe in you, and you just feel this sense of inspiration that all of your hard work and commitment to both your academics, your community, your co-curricular activities has had an impact on others, and that it's appreciated.
I always knew that I wanted to go to college, and this scholarship pretty much made me realize that I can save for college, and if I continue pushing myself harder, I can slowly be able to gain enough money to go to college and work hard.
I will feel a bit nervous to move on to the next step in my education, but I also feel confident with the education that I've received over the last 13 years now. And what I will take away from it is an even stronger work ethic than I came out of when I was in 8th grade, and the tools that I'll need to succeed, and experiences with my teachers and my classmates that will really help me to embrace that college community and strive towards the goal that I'm looking for.
I will feel on the day I graduate very accomplished. I feel as though everything I've done in my last 4 years of high school I've worked very hard. It's been very fulfilling. I felt as though I've grown a lot as a person. I became president of the Coexist Club. I've gained a lot of experience from being a stage manager. I did a show called Caroline and Change. Since then, I've touched other shows, and I've also was an usher for a lot of the dance recitals.
So what do you think so far? Was it what you expected, or had you read Shakespeare prior to this? From the day students start here, we start a conversation about college. Our teachers share their experiences even to the pre-K 3 students of where they went to school and how it benefited them. At the middle school level, we also have our homerooms rather than named by color or by letter. The homerooms are actually names of universities or colleges that our teachers attended. And so we are constantly putting that message out that college is a reality, that university education is for you, and that there should be no barriers, whether they be financial or that you would be the first person in your family to go to college or to a university, that should stop you from achieving that dream.
We immigrated from St. Lucia when I was 4 in order for us to get a better life, better education for me, and better jobs for my parents. And throughout middle school, elementary school, they've always pushed me to work harder, to do my best, to get the best grades I can get. And around 5th grade, that's when a lot of college students came in to talk to me about college. And throughout their words and my parents' influence, I knew that I wanted to go to college. I knew that I wanted to be someone that will help other people to do something.
My family has been very much supportive of my education throughout my entire life. This scholarship really does mean a lot to them. It means that I can have an easier time in trying to achieve that higher level of education.
Many of the students said that by receiving these scholarships at the ages of 11 and 12, it was the first time they had received something where, because like I said, we don't always go for the straight A #1 student in the class. We really look at many different factors. And so I think for some of them, it was the first time that they had received recognition, because maybe they weren't the top of the class, maybe they weren't the top athlete, but maybe they were a very good student, a very good athlete, active in the community, and kind. And taken as a whole, it may have been the first time that they were recognized, and I think that it instilled in them, someone believes in me, someone thinks that I'm really capable of something, and I think that that's something that they take with them.
The Ritter Family Scholarship Fund has benefited me in that because I have that as an extra safety net, I don't have to worry so much about the cost of college, because as we all know, college is very expensive, and I can take my mind off the cost and I can focus more on what I'm trying to achieve and expanding my skills and refining them.
There's a lot of kids like me who want to go to college and they're not sure how, they're not sure what to do, and they're not sure what's the first step they should take. And the Ritter family gave me new life. When I wrote the essay for the scholarship, I realized a lot of things about myself as well as things I'd like to do in the future.
It's really nice. We are a large family, and it's really nice that this is something that we can all do together, that we can all collaborate on. Like I said, I have 7 family members who have gone to know Webster. It's a very special place for us. And I think it means a lot to us that we still have, through this scholarship program, a real strong connection and bond to know Webster, and that we still feel a big part of that community. It's really special, and I know it's an invaluable experience for all of us.
The man stops waiting for hope to ride his horse, unaware that the disease brewing in his heart is not greed, but honesty. His outstretched hand grabs at loss, not light. Thank you.
Thank you to the Hartford Foundation for Public Giving for this scholarship, and I promise to use it well.